Hello and welcome back to, well, my Let's Play of Date in Europe and Asphalt, where we're sort of, just waiting to kick a bit of ass. We only have 7,000 sadly, but we're soon to be quite prepared for an engagement against a certain enemy that is no longer quite threatening to us. All the more so with their relatively weak allies. One of which is being sieged right this moment, one of which is only 2,000 strong, and one of which over here which is pretty much irrelevant. So, let's get to blockading them, shall we? So, I might wait a little longer just to get the mission done, as it is a pretty decent modifier. 90% of my manpower reserves is just a bit over 10,000 mark, I believe. The rewards, national unrest and national tax modifier for 10 years is, in my opinion, worth waiting a little longer for. In particular, because it will help with provinces that are still a little rebellious. Not massively, but they are quite an issue. At times, anyway. But with each year, they'll become less and less of an issue. Is he trying to integrate anyone other than the Usagi? Looks like that's a no. That's not good. So he's just reduced everyone's liberty desire. He has to die soon then. He has just barely. Keep being rebellious. I like that. Just last a bit longer so I can attack you, kill you, and annex you. He has to put in 200 points, and he can only get 3 in a month, so yeah, it looks like I'll definitely be able to conquer him quickly enough. All the more so with the fact that his fort, I can... Is that mothballed? Ah, well, isn't that a goodie? If I rush that at the start of the month and take it immediately, the war will be over very rapidly then. I like this game sometimes. The Ashikaga have 14,000, so they're quite hefty. But of course, that's nothing compared to what most of their vassals are going to be able to utilise by the time I go for them. And come on, that mission has to be done soon. Can't really take that much longer, can it? And for the matter, I really do need this quite soon. But the institution penalty is actually becoming quite significant, so I'm going to get an advisor to start helping with this. Production efficiency, that will actually help make up for the money they're going to take out. Come on, just be done. It's going to be about 11,000 a bit. Ah yes, autonomy is going to be going down in all the provinces of Cord now, aren't they? But, well, there's a lot of things, isn't there, that I need to pay attention to in particular. There we go. Okay. I can declare at this immediate moment. One of his allies, Chiba, will not join. Imagawa, I'm not really bothered about. And Chiba is not joining Atomo. I've actually blockaded in, so, you know, that's nice. He has one ship. Yeah, I am not going to have issues. So, if I do this, I can conquer just what I have a claim on. And that reminds me, I actually have to get more claims. Which of these is his next best province? These are both equal, but one's a grassland and a fort. I'm going to claim Etchu. Actually, no, I'll claim Kozuk, because Etchu's a fort, which means, in the long run, it is going to be a bit more... It's going to be quite different. So while the objective is to take his capital, I should probably declare it a little later. Shoot across, get that damn fort immediately. Because it was mothballed, it will die very rapidly. Because it has no one garrisoning it. So he's going to go there and unite his military. And he's actually united all of it. Because the Tomo just, you know, went elsewhere because I wasn't paying any attention. So I'm a little annoyed. They should have sieged Shiba by now several times over, but haven't. And this is bad. This is very bad. Retreat out of that with massive losses. How am I going to handle this then? I've got a bit of money so I could merc up. Oh well, I'm squished. Okay. First of all, you are an issue. Second of all, you are an issue. I am very much pissed off now. Okay, I'm going to have to rise a merc army, I suppose. And how many loans would I have to take to manage it, I wonder? Probably enough. Now, Atomo is going back to his home, so I'm going to attempt to blockade him in there, entirely this time. While I rise a merc army, which can compete against 6,000. So I need at least 7,000 soldiers to reliably compete with it. I haven't got the money, actually, apparently. Which is upsetting, but guess what? I'm gonna take several loans, just to fuck myself up, but ensure I win the war. I need to win it, and I will. I'm not gonna stand down just because of a small, minor setback. Like losing my entire military to, what happened? So my interest is half a ducat, so it's quite bad. But I will have 8,000 mercs, which is more than enough to put him down. You can stay on that island, you are not helping them anymore. I'm going to build them all in the same spot, which is probably a stupid idea, but it's what I would prefer to do. And if he splits his military, I will... My ally, Yamano, has just died. I think I'll break that alliance. It's not worth it anymore. Because you have been an idiot and got totally demolished. So I need to, quite comprehensively, smash him. Because I cannot afford him to bring that leader to the table again. And for the matter, I might have to harsh treatment rather than go for the tech, which is actually quite crucial and probably a major factor in why I lost so hard. And it's going to be done very much now. So now I am on equal footing. I'm paying for corruption now, so I have to end this quickly there. Magawa, remember me. I'm coming back to get all of you. Because I'm a little pissed off now. And I'm going to kill your militaries out. Right. I'm going to have to definitely sort my nation out after the war. So, yeah, look at the difference. I still need the prestige, but I can't handle the corruption. Look at the difference. Now that I'm on equal tech. Are you retreating down to your home, are you? You're not lasting. I'm not letting you build up again. Get out. You are the exact same, and Atomo I'm going to go and get revenge on separately. Split the army. One's going to go down there, and it's going to siege him up. Let's now switch up the cav. Doesn't matter much, because I don't actually have it. I'm going to siege these provinces back, because I'm going to rather much not want to suffer masses of war exhaustion building up. And well, I could discard a bit of the military, but it's probably not a good idea. And halve it even further to help with all of this. Get down to there. I'm not letting him build any more troops. He's locked on his island, which is good. You need to take that out. You've just done it. I'm proud of you. Now we siege this back, and then we go and siege his capital as well. So, yeah, this war went far from optimally, considering what happened at the start, because I was an idiot, but, you know, now we're looking a little more healthy. Having the higher mercs is definitely going to put a dent in our income for, you know, a long time, considering all the loans that are stacking up. I can't even afford the advisor now. That's the bad thing. And I sort of needed the advisor. Okay, what can I do here then? Can I take as much money as possible as well? Oh, a coalition. What a shame. Usegi aren't going to exist. Who the fuck is outside being an idiot, I wonder? Doesn't matter. So, either way, we just about pulled that around because he for some reason went back to his island and got locked in. Which was beneficial, definitely. Get to there with him, pull these back, disband them. Because I don't need the extra units. So now I'm apparently just making money from the spoils of war, which is stupidly beneficial. Now these loans are going to really badly harm me, I think, in the long run. I need all the money I can acquire from this. All of it. Because I need to pay back those loans. Massively. Magawa, I'm not sure what I'll do about that. Or Tomo. I could try and annex them, but that would probably be a bit too far. But now, if I can get an alliance with the Hosokawa, that would be 5,000, 6,000, 2,000. That alone adds up to a pretty hefty amount. 13, I believe. Add that onto what the Ashikaga have. Add it onto what I'll have once I've recovered from this absolute failure of a war in a sense. And I suppose we'd be quite well off as well. You know, I could just like be, oh, you can give me all your province, and take all your money. They can cease to exist after the issues they gave me in that war. I don't like them, to say the least. But it does leave a province that is quite thoroughly out in the open and also very much at risk. Now these guys still wouldn't give up, because Atomo's in the war. Would Atomo wish to be out? Nope, not yet. Fact is, I'm annexing you fully, whether you like it or not. So I might have to dedicate a bit of troops to dealing with the Atomo, but I'm not sure how that would go, because they are alone at the same tech as me, and I only have a small numbers advantage. The corruption, and the fact that I have to pay it down, is not going to be helping this. So he pulled his fleet out. No, I didn't have it selected. Okay, the Usagi are managing to be a gigantic pain in the fucking ass, even now. Can I stop being spammed with events, which I really would rather not see, during a fucking war? I lost, but took down his trade ship. Where did mine go? Oh yes, Atoma, you were being a pain? I have 6 ships now. Yes, that's right. You can get out of the war now. Possibly pay me some reps. Oh wait, you wouldn't, because you're a little bitch, but I'm not going to be bothered. More. That's all I can get out of him. Bloody hell, that was a lot more bloody than it needed to be. Disband you, don't really need them. I need to build a regular military backup. And I have to keep all of this down. Overextension, I'll put the war exhaustion down to help reduce it, but goodness, I'm not in a good state of position. So, I'll build one infantry in my capital, so I'm going to lead it, and I'll build from there. Okay, first I'll pay one of the loans back right now to reduce the number to 6, reduce the interest a little. Corruption is going to cost a lot, I think. I can't really afford it right now. This overextension and unrest. That's it. Christ. The merchant guilds want land? Oh no, they're just upset. Assign the super leader to them. Send them up there. Wait, I've just done that pretty badly. Yeah, I was expecting to be able to just use my regular military, and then I sort of balls that up massively. I'm gonna have to keep stomping them down for now. Shiva is now being a rebellious little bastard and hates me. The fact is, once I've built back up a bit and recovered myself, look at what would go up against the Ashikaga if I were to declare upon them. All they have on their side now is Shiba, Shoni. Oh, I haven't managed to get my alliance to the Hosokawa yet. Improve relations a bunch. Well, a lot. I'm not rivaling them, I need them on my side effectively. More so with their current positioning as well, so yes. There's a lot of issues. Create an army for our nation, that very much is going to be done. Okay, I'll pay back another one of the loans. Just get it out of the way. Bring the military up to 4. So the Ando do want a bit of independence, so do these, and so... Oh yes, these are going to be particularly difficult ones to handle. I'm just going to rise it to its cap. I can't handle of the rebellion. Not in the slightest. So I can't really make use of said land as of yet. But it could certainly be a lot worse. So, at the moment, I am a little bad off, but it could have been worse, I think. But that certainly could have gone a lot better. In particular, though, I've acquired a fort, which I can now use to effectively inhibit the Ashikaga's movements to a small extent. They'll most likely go and siege it at the start of the war, or they'll go south. I don't know which one they'll do, but we'll have to see when we get to it anyway. So let's just keep on going for a little longer, handling all of this, growing ourselves back up to a proper strength, and well, when we do go to war with the Ashikaga, it is very much going to be for what I wish to take. And that's everything here. So what I'll probably do is not only attempt to take their capital through these two provinces, or maybe even these, but I also wish to separate off a few of their other provinces as well, just to weaken them further. But I could easily just cut them off from the Hosokawa and set things up so I can annex it easily and quickly. But once I do become the shogun, or if I even become independent, either way it would go well. Suruga's worthless anyway at this point because it has 100% autonomy. My capital, on the other hand, oh look, no autonomy. I can't do that, I really can't. But yeah, I would have time to dedicate things to the north of me, which is up here. And I'd be able to conquer the Ainu and take those lands, even if they're not... How is he supporting 7,000? It's part of his government, isn't it? Has to be. Nope. Okay. Not sure how you're managing that sorcery, mate, but you know. The Renaissance isn't gonna appear here, is it? For a long time. We might just have to accept we're gonna be ending up quite uncivilized. Is Ming going to try it at all, or is it just going to be issues? Probably issues for us. And we do have to spawn it ourselves, but we don't have the points for that. In a lot of senses. So, these loans are 35, and the next one is October this year. Can I get that back in time? I don't... Looks like no. Starting to earn a little bit of money here, which is nice. Ow, that hurt. That pretty much hurt me. So this is June next year, and that's September, December, and then these are the Octobers in 4 years' time. Goodness gracious, I'm not sure I'm going to handle this. Just get the closest one out of the way, I suppose. Reduce the interest. Make more money. Oh, the Yamana don't like that, do they? Well, they can just die later on. Though I do have a fair few favours, so let's do that and see if that does anything to help. Looks like that helped, actually. Increasing the trust up to 65 kept them. So that's nice. Lord of the South, Lord of the North, pretty much. Whew. So, the interest is going to be a bit harmful, I suppose. There's no way I'm going to pay off these two. it's just going to be these two I'm going to have to focus on paying off. And, well, the leader that we had died, sadly. We'll roll a new one, I suppose. You are a god, and he best live till this war. So I can now take any group of ideas I wish, and while I do have a few ideas in what I wish to go for, in particular I do wish to take some more of the aggressive ideas. I could get colonialism to spawn over here and inhibit Europe's growth in technology, and I could therefore use it to my advantage, but is it actually here? Expansion, there's exploration, colonial ventures, quest for New World, and if we get that, we can start colonizing islands down there, down here, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to take it. I've now got a colonist. I'm not sure if I can particularly send him anywhere. This is very bad. I haven't got... oh no. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to take that. Ow. This is hurting me. A lot. How far out of our range is this? These are not too far out of our range. Oh goodness. Admit that it isn't stellar. Yes, it's a bit instellar because I've just had to take two events that really put me down and I can't do much about them due to the timing of said events. Oh, goodness. Okay, so these are the focus of being paid off now. So, this one's first. I have 3 years, so I should be able to manage all of them this time. And also, for the matter, once I have that second idea, I'm going to be exploring with this fleet here. And I should be able to find these islands and colonise them. Because if I can colonise those islands, I can get a very early start into colonising Taiwan. Just, it'll be slow, but this is certainly going to be a good avenue of expansion for us. Even more so with our current situation. The money is arguably the best choice right now. But it's just me being like, why do I feel bad for practically turning away a man I will never know? Because he doesn't exist. Anyway, these islands here would be very useful to acquire. It'll extend my naval range and so on and so on. Eventually I might be able to expand into Taiwan and the Philippines. And if I do that, well, I'll be certainly an island empire. Well before the Ashikaga can stop me, though they grow. Okay, I'm upset at that. I am rather upset at that indeed. Okay, how can I harass you my best way possible? If they're going to rival me, they can do so. I'm just going to have to crush them harder. Much harder, I suppose. But if that's how they're going to play, I'll play by those same rules. The fact is, their capital is... I can get claims on them, and I can therefore conquer them. Bit by bit, I will prepare to take out these guys. And I will usurp the Ashikaga, no doubt. So, we can't let this go on that much longer. You are allied to them. You're allied to just me. You're likely going to get annexed by the Ashikaga, aren't you? Because Shimazu is going to defend them, so I can't really afford that. Come on, make money faster. Boost my stability back up to better levels so we don't get any of those awful events. I'm definitely focusing the colonialism ideas. I need them. Quest for the New World is, well, particularly required. And yet choose another province with high autonomy. It really doesn't matter. Well, they can cry all they want. And my capital's back up to levels before this little bastard took away some of its shit. And we're making more money now. So, you know, that's good. Good stuff. And guess what? I'm pushing back this loan even further. It can go and fuck off. Anyway, so either way, that's definitely the plan now, I think. Destroy Hosokawa, because he can therefore not annex it. If he does, it's practically a lost cause trying to fight him. Anyway, what else is there? So, there's also going to be, most likely, if he annexes that, that's him getting up a bit, so I'm happy for that. As long as he doesn't get annexed by them, which he isn't, it'll be good. I'm expecting he'll go and annex some of these other ones. Like, Atoma's not going to be an issue. But these other one province miners now are going to be the issue. They're going to be the ones that get annexed, and he can add on to his lands without consequence. So, yeah, he did get the province, so he's up a bit, and I'm glad for that. Because the stronger he becomes, the better the chances are. Because it'll likely be me and him versus this after I've demolished Hosokawa. And it'll be one bloody war, I think. Very bloody, because it'll be me trying to take his capital, get him to peace out. But I mainly want to destroy his army. I can't let him run around. That name, Ashikaga Gun. It feels like that's almost deliberate. Like, stupidly deliberate. So I could take that penalty, which reduces my prestige heavily and so on. Well, let's just get spy network construction speed and start using it on you, is it? The loans are almost dealt with completely. Which is pretty damn beneficial. I have another year to get the next one out pretty much, and I'm not sure if I'll manage it or not. Unlikely, but it's possible that I could manage it, just about. So it's December next year that I want to get that out, and once that's paid off, I'll end the episode. So, the Shimazu are definitely going to be our strong ally in the south. The Hoso are going to have to be dealt with. So what else is there? Well, I suppose there's this bit here and there with the... What is it? Oh goodness, the Ming expanding. This isn't a good sign, is it? If they demand we become tributaries, I think I could actually possibly prove an issue to them. But it's gonna be complex to say the least. I'm soon gonna have that as well, so that's something it'll be interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, is there anything else I want to think about? Well, actually, I could possibly... Can I colonize these? I actually could. If I wished. And I'm going to. Because you know what? Why not? Wait a second, I actually want to get the loan paid off before I colonize, but you know what? Heck. Let's do it. Whew. So, we're going to be sitting about for a bit, I think, but, you know, what an issue. So now I can explore the island to the south of me as well, while I'm colonising this. How many will we bring there? About 50, 70 years, so it's going to take about 10 years, probably. Well, a bit over, maybe. Yeah, any chance I had of getting it paid off? Nah, not happening. But, well, we'll just keep going for a little longer. Just a little, but... Well, now that we can start colonising, we can expand our power a bit more indirectly. So, we can get stuff up here, even if it's a bit difficult, so that's why I want to go down here. Particularly those islands there looking especially interesting. Is he annexing? Yeah, he's annexing the Shoni now. You know what, set it up. We need the speed, regardless of the cost. We absolutely need that speed. We need this colony up very rapidly. And same has to be said of any other colony we go to establish. With Taiwan eventually being a candidate, especially a rather good one. But that will make the Ming a little miffed, I imagine. So we'll have to see. Because it does put me quite close to them, but I don't directly neighbour them. And it's still going to be a naval game if that's the case. Of me owning Taiwan. So this is nothing particularly special otherwise. with this down here being my next interest, because I believe that, yep, that is quite heavily within range. That means that is absolutely suitable for the role of a colony, and it will extend my range rather nicely. Well, can I give you the mission then? To explore? Or was it something else? I can't remember how to actually send them to explore. I'm not sure how stupid I am, but I've actually forgot. I'll lose the prestige. I forgot how to actually explore these. I'm not sure how stupid that makes me, but you know. It was right under my nose. Well, I'm gonna explore the East China Sea then. Can I cut him his capital? Yep, I can. That would be a nice bit of humiliation on him, wouldn't it? And Harima. If I am to strike out against him, I will make sure I do it effectively and brutally. So he's exploring, I don't know where he is. Up here? Where is he? Oh, up there. There he is. So he's just gonna be out there, okay. I can't lose the duck. Stop giving me money events when I have no money. It's awful. I can't do a thing. Especially so with the colony being established. But it's going quite well. And this is the Philippine Sea. That's the East China Sea. Wait, that's the East Pacific. That's the East China Sea. So I'm going to want to explore the coast of the Philippine Sea, I suppose. Yeah, there's a lot of options, I think, but yeah. Gonna want to be pretty careful, I suppose. Especially with him growing in power. He has just me in fight. Yep, have him do all of that. We've charted a fair area. Pay all of that back, and well, like I said, we shall now end. So, well, we have a colony here, which is going quite nicely. It's gonna definitely offer a little more in terms of land that he can't actually deal with. Is he trying? Actually, he tried to placate me. Yeah, he wants me to be within his ability to control. Heavily, too. Yeah, these colonies can be beneficial, definitely, but distinctly so. Just explore everywhere you can. Is it going to be exploring this coastline up here into Siberia? Yep, it is. So that's going to be all explored. Sorry, an important message had to be made. But yeah, I can colonise this up here. It's this, which makes it a little less enticing. Yes, we have cannons, but I can't actually use them. The Ashikaga aren't using them. No, I don't want the mothball. That's bad. This game really does not like me having stability, does it? But, yeah. So, have we spotted this down here? Guam. We can colonise this. Or not, apparently, because it's all the way down there. What the hell? This game has cheated me. Cheeky game. But if I manage to take some province of Hosokawa, I'll be able to take this, definitely. And if I take that, I can take the Philippines. And the Philippines are quite rich. But for now, it looks like we're a little more restrained in where we can go, like up here. Though a province up here wouldn't be necessarily bad. We could get a bit of worth out of it, I suppose. But yeah, with this being our only colony and the only one we can actually manage so far, though it will be beneficial, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot, they changed the new settlers thing to make it so that less come each year. Anyway, once the colony is done, it will add a little bit of wealth to us, and we'll be gaining a extra province that they can't exactly siege easily without going through the EUIV. Yeah, we'll be having a lot more troops soon as well. 10,000 infantry. Bloody hell. So, yeah, I'll be ending quite thoroughly now. And I'll be getting ready for my upcoming wars with the Hosokawa, and I'll be punishing them harshly for what they've done in rivaling me. Fur? That's brilliant, actually. But yeah, once I take as much land as I can off them, I doubt the Ashikaga will be able to do much about it. And I can probably just wait for the truce to up, because I doubt they'll be easy to be managed, even after losing a fair bit of land. Actually, how much would it take in wars? I could nearly consume all of them in one. But if I take just, say, these 4 provinces, they'll still be strong enough to put up a resistance against the Ashikaga annexing them. And, this is a very, very careful game. Is there anywhere else you can explore just before I finish up? None at all, okay. Well, either way, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time, where we will get this colony done. We'll start adding on more troops to our military, and so on, like before. Either way, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.